Hello friends, welcome back to my channel. In today's video, we will try to discuss what happens when your marriage line or union line bends downwards. I've already made videos in that. So, this is not a scripted video. What I am going to do, I am going to share my information and knowledge regarding this. What happens because many people worried and they generally message me that I have got this sign on marriage line, I have got that sign on marriage line. Does it is it a really major uh, like we need to think on this on this line particularly, and what happen when this line bends downward? Is it slightly downward, or if it is major downward, what does it mean? What exactly means? Do we need to worry, or do we need to avoid that? What this exactly means? That there are two three scenarios which I'm going to discuss regarding this topic on the basis of my knowledge, my experience, and my understanding. Right? I'm not saying this is exactly correct knowledge, but whatever information I get, I generally and everybody shares that mindset or that information. This is nothing strange, because whatever you know about a particular fruit, you will discuss that thing about that fruit. If nobody knows about its chemical formula, that person say it is red, it is juicy. If anybody knows its chemical and nutrients compounds, he will share that information. So whatever information I have, I'll try to explain without wasting your much time. So first of all, I'm sorry for my English because this is not my language. So I'll try to be a I'll try to explain it very little in simpler language, right? So let's talk about this. If you see this line, this is the union line which is below the mercury finger. If you see that this line is bending towards the heart line, towards downward, in other words, there is no fork sign, just a bend, then it's not a major sign, first of all. It's not a major separation sign. It shows that there is a lack of emotional closeness in the relationships. It's like that there is emotional closeness is missing in this relationship, that some spark, some emotions, that person is not understanding what I want, what I need. This is the main line which I am saying, that I need this from this relation. I want this. My needs are this. My emotional closeness is this. But that person is not understanding. He might be busy in the work, he might be busy in children, he might be busy in something else, or some other partner, some other member, something like this. Some disturbance is going on in the partner's life, and he is not understanding. He's not giving me time, he's not giving me emotions, and I am getting disturbed if this line is bending downwards. Emotional closeness is disturbance. In other words, we can also say that this is a one-sided relationship, one-sided efforts. Like, I am the only one who is putting effort to maintain this relation. He's not, he's hardly bothering to work on this relationship. It's like that, like I know what he wants or she wants. Please understand this. Like, if he needs this, if he needs money, if he needs support, if he need this, he like, I'm ready to give everything. I'm ready to stand with him or her. I'm ready to take participate in the family issues or anything, like his life, his problems, his sorrows, his happiness. I'm always available, but he or she is not available when I need any personal thing to discuss, or he's taking it lightly. If I have a problem with my family member, he hardly give a shit. I'm sorry this word, because I don't know exactly about this word, but he hardly gives any attention or seriousness towards my understandings. My requirements is the right word. So it's like that. It's like one-sided efforts is going on. Okay, these are the signs, and there is one more chances. There can be a chances of delay in marriage also. Like, if you're not married, it means there are chances of delay in marriage. You're not getting your proper soulmate partner, or the people which you are going to marry, you are not happy with that. So some delays you are getting in the marriage. You can see if this line, if you are not married and the line goes downward. But if you are married and again line goes downward, it means it's a kind of stress. Like you're going through some stress in marriage. It can be the chances your partner is dominating. Can be the chances, or not understanding is the right word. Not exactly dominating, because it's very difficult to dominate a woman nowadays. It used to be happen, and but nowadays it's not. So it means that there is that partner is not understanding. Now talk about if this line is slightly bended or this line is totally bended towards and it is touching the heart line. If it's slightly bended, then you need not to worry. It's small disappointments, difference of opinion. Like you want this to be happen with the children, with the family, with the parents, and that person saying no, I will do this. It's a kind of different mindset. Different mindset is like I'm also working on the fingerprints. So I generally see that this person basically works on through the mind, and this person basically works through the emotions. So both are different mindset. Somebody is thinking from the practical approach and somebody is thinking from the emotional approach. So both are different. So there are disturbances, but one of them is agreeing. Like one of them is easygoing. So that's why there are disappointments on some situations. Like you are demanding 10 things, but you get 8. So it means that there are some disappointments, that because everyone cannot, not should, everyone cannot get the whole thing, cannot get whatever he is or she is dreaming of. So there might be slightly disappointments. Difference of opinion is the right word. So if you get slightly bent, but if it is totally bent and it is touching the heartland, that it means that it can be a starting or a second phase of separation, that I am over, that person is totally ununderstanding, and I am totally exhausted in this relationship. It's not that exactly you're separated from him or her. It due to maybe some family pressures, maybe you are insecure, or maybe you're a person who loves to live in a attachment atmosphere. Like you don't want to be free, you want anyone to be with you always, for the party, uh, for the outing, you need someone. But I'm not saying exactly you are this, but there can be many reasons. Maybe your willpower is low, maybe you are a soft person, you are a person who who are a public dealing person, or a public famous person who doesn't want to show the problems of relationship in the public, something. And it could be any reasons by for which you are not separating, but you are not actually enjoying your relationship life. So it's like that. So it's a major sign. I'm not saying that is a separation sign, but yes, there is a disturbance in the relationship, in your relationship. So this is the information. I've taken 3 4 points. I'm not saying exactly. Still, these are not the final signs, because I am a human being. I have certain information or knowledge, and I am calculating every line on that basis. So don't go, I'm not a biased person, and I don't want you to be biased from my information. Take it as a research option, research it, check the people's hand, ask them, because most of them don't speak, but most of them speaks. So that's all the information. I hope you like the video. Thank you very much. Take care of yourself.